star and a kickboxing champion with the star guests at Moscow's latest fight night. Nikolai Chol's reports.
Here we are at the much-anticipated 13th edition of the fight nights called the Reservoir Dogs, where MMA fans will be treated to a card of 10 fights, all settled in this ring. It was the evening that 20 fighters had been waiting for, a chance to prove their worth, and in front of none other than star guests Jerome Lebana, the K1 legend and UFC light heavyweight champion John Bones Jones, who was impressed with what he saw.
Oh, man, so far it was so great, man. I just got in earlier today. I've been sleeping all day because of jet lag, and so far fight night is great, man. Some really great fights, really big knockouts, really high-level fighters, and that's always great to see. I would love to fight here, for sure. Yeah, the fans here are really respectful towards all the athletes, and that makes it a lot easier to be a guy who's not from this country to fight here, just the respect level.
The main event was a heavyweight showdown between Russian up-and-comer Ruslan "The Leopard" Magomedov and twice former UFC champion Tim Sylvia. Magomedov looked on point from the first bell, landing blow after devastating blow, though couldn't knock out the experienced American, who'd been humbled in the first-round blitz by Fyodor Emelianenko 5 years before. However, in this bout, Magomedov won all 3 rounds on the scorecard to claim his 11th victory, despite battling through the pain barrier.
It was a very difficult fight. I broke my hand in the second round, and it got really hard after that. I tried to punch with my left hand, and it hurt to deliver every blow, so I changed my tactics. I just tried to stall for time, and I'm sure everybody saw it. It was a difficult fight indeed.
In another crunch welterweight matchup, former M1 champion Yusubi Inamoto was beaten by 21-year-old Russian Albert Tumenov, who controlled a gutsy fight against his Swiss opponent, landing a critical kick to the head and finishing the job in the first round. While in another heavyweight bout, striker Konstantin Yerokhin wasted no time in defeating Denis Kompkin, the Muscovite knocking out the man from St. Petersburg also in the first round.
My goal is to challenge a better, stronger fighter every time. That's the way to make progress, and I plan to make really good progress with every bout.
And also among the first-round victors was featherweight Oleg Borisov, who made light work of wrapping up his 8th MMA victory. The Russian pocket rocket stopped his Czech opponent midway through the opener.
When preparing for this fight, we realized that my opponent had won most of his victories through submissions, so we decided I should fight him standing up most of the time, without too much ground fighting. That was our plan for the fight. That's why I let him go a few times at the beginning.
And Borisov was not the only one on his feet, as the evening closed with the crowd warmly receiving Batu Kasikov. The Russian kickboxing and martial arts star announcing he'll retire from fighting, but not before a long-awaited revenge match with Mike Zambidis in December, while the Greek 15-time world champion will be looking to settle the score after losing by TKO last time around, leaving the fans looking ahead to another big fight night of top action. Nikolai Chol's, RT, Moscow.